I'm James Cunningham, and this is Eat Street, where you'll find the most daring and delicious street food around. Oh. First up, we're in the OC for an OD of bacon with the Bacon Mania truck.
Bacon. It's the all-American flavor enhancer.
Bacon's good. Oink, oink.
Then we're trucking east to Baton Rouge for the best burgers on the bayou.
It's kind of messy.
Juicing.
Next, we're in LA for an all-day breakfast with the Buttermilk truck.
90% of our menu is made with buttermilk.
Like a party in your mouth.
And in Austin, Texas, the best chicken Sammys are being served out of the back of an old semi.
This sandwich is the king sandwich.
All that and much, much more coming up on Eat Street. Oh. In a recent survey by a major food corporation, 43% of respondents said they'd rather have bacon than sex. I just report this stuff, folks. I don't make it up. In Orange County, California, Bacon Mania is spreading the love of all things bacon throughout the Southland.
I did say I was on a diet, but I'm kind of glad I broke the rules this time.
Bacon Sammys, bacon dogs, bacon chili, bacon balls.
I don't need one. I need more bacon.
Anything to satisfy your most indulgent bacon-flavored desires. So if the numbers are correct, 43% of you are about to get your freak on. Way too much information.
Bacon, bacon, bacon. Bacon Mania, baby. Bacon.
Bacon's awesome. Oh, man. Thanks, brother. Yeah, baby. Bacon.
I would call myself a bacon maniac. Put bacon in it, I'll probably eat it.
We traveled the country, and the one thing that we noticed that everyone uses is bacon. It's the all-American flavor enhancer. It's true. Put bacon in, on, around, under, wrapped, sprinkled. Bacon makes everything better.
For Jay, bacon isn't just a food, it's a lifestyle.
If your mind's healthy and happy, your body's gonna follow suit for the most part.
But check with your doctor.
Bacon maniacs, step on up. Here he is, he's running up. Come on, I got a Jackback Sammy. What we became known for as our Jackback Sammy, and it's a bacon grilled cheese.
We kind of like to think of ourselves as your all-American diner, and Jackback is the diner speak for grilled
American
cheese with bacon.
This is basically gonna be a quarter pound of bacon. We're gonna put more cheese right over the top of the bacon. Our cheese is our glue, and we're building a sandwich. And we're gonna cover it up, give us a little melt time. Cheese on the outside, cheese on the inside, and tons of bacon. We're gonna create a crisp, crusty bread on the outside. Kind of like a French toast, but with cheese. We give a little bit of homemade tomato soup, just as a dipping sauce.
Pull out cheese, pull out bacon. This is not a grilled cheese sandwich. This is a lot different. You got 3 layers of cheese. The middle part is just all twisted and mutilated with bacon. Mom doesn't cook like this.
Can I have some bacon balls?
You can have some bacon balls. What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, and your phone number?
724.
I'm
oh,
just
wait.
kidding, Ashley.
I was
Phone
gonna
number, honey.
say.
It's okay, though. One of the things that we're known for on the truck is our bacon-wrapped balls. This is our homemade mac and cheese with bacon in it, of course, and then we wrap it in a strip of bacon and deep fry it. Delicious.
The creaminess of the mac and cheese, salty bacon, so delicious.
These ones are probably our most popular ball. These are our PB&J balls, and it's basically just white bread with the crust cut off, chunky peanut butter, strawberry preserves, and we're just gonna wrap it in bacon. We sell out almost every time we have them.
Peanut butter and jelly. Here we go. This one's awesome. This one's my favorite.
So what other great concoctions do you have on that thing?
This.
After eating tons of hot dogs, we found the best hot dog. These are our 10-inch, half-pound, all-beef Frankfurters. And we're gonna wrap 2 strips of bacon around each dog. We go through 40 to 50 of these every day. And then what we do with these bad boys, we deep fry them. These are godlike hot dogs. They're amazing. We do everything big, everything bold, unapologetic. The hot dog it's all about being a man. Can you man up and have it?
I'm man. Secret sauce, so good.
And the number of tiny little girls that order that hot dog absolutely blows your mind.
This is so embarrassing.
And they eat it. And you go, how'd you fit that in there?
This is gonna be on TV.
Bacon. Bacon's good. Oink, oink.
Chili con bacon. Instead of the chili con carne, we put bacon in our chili. So we do a 80-20 ground Angus. We do some caramelized onions. We do fire roasted tomatoes. Again, we want to stick with the smokiness of the bacon. We do hickory smoked bacon in it, and all of that just adds to this killer smokiness. And beer. Beer is the key ingredient. Adds a whole new flavor, and the complexity of the beer kind of brings everything together. Beer and bacon doesn't get much better than that. What makes it very unique is we put a homemade bacon mac and cheese muffin on top of it and shove it down inside the chili. Top it with cheese and more bacon. It's awesome.
Those are my two favorite things. My mom used to make the mac and cheese, and my grandpa's chili. Wow, reminds me of home.
We've been open for 4.5 months. The progress has been phenomenal. I mean, the response has been great. We have a lot of bacon maniacs following us. We're coming up on 20 years of marriage here. All I can say is bacon is the vehicle that brought us together and kept us together.
Definitely.
And always serve your wife bacon.
Every backyard grill master thinks his burgers are the best, but the harsh truth is they're usually nothing more than overcooked hockey pucks. If this sounds like you or someone you love, you need to watch this. In Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a truck called Curbside is flipping some of the most mouth-watering burgers in America. Made with 50% ground chuck and 50% brisket.
You can't beat it. It's fresh, awesome.
Slathered in decadent toppings like beef gravy, cheese curds, and fried eggs. These babies are as messy as they are addicting.
It's absolutely worth the mess.
So forget everything you think you know about how to grill a burger and let a real master show you how it's done.
That's really good. It's kind of messy.
These are the best burgers in Baton Rouge. I'd put these up against any food truck around the nation.
It's juicy.
Curbside is a gourmet burger truck. Fresh ground beef, fresh baked buns, and fresh cut fries, and the rest is just lanyap. Lanyap is a little something extra. The cheese or the pickles, pretty sure I just swallowed a mosquito. A little lanyap, exactly.
Let me get this special.
They're farmyard to table, organic, they're buying locally produced stuff, and that's really what he is famed for, is this really, really high-grade beef. And then he comes up with all sorts of wonderful toppings for them that he's adapted from recipes that he's gotten from all over the country.
Really innovative, clever flavor combinations that I never would have thought of.
Nick credits his kitchen skills to a special someone from his childhood.
Cooking was always his passion.
Always cooked, just love to cook.
When he came up with this idea, I went, go for it.
I got a Brian, a classic, and 2 specials all day.
We have the Brian Burger. I figured if I'm gonna name him stuff, I might as well add in all my friends' dumb nicknames. This is Bill, our grinder. Ted is our smoker. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I just love that movie. Pork belly preserves. It's basically a meat paste. Onions, garlic, peppers, Tabasco sauce, brown sugar, vinegar. Basically, we're rendering down a whole bunch of meat, turning it into a paste so that way you're getting that extreme bacon flavor in every bite.
It's awesome. It's nice and salty.
I've never had it before, but I'm going to be having it a lot more because it's really excellent.
This is Grace, my lovely friend.
All the people that work in these businesses, it's a great way to get out of the office for a little while and go back to your day and feel refreshed, and you got good food and a little bit of culture, something fun to look at.
What could be cooler than that?
Special KGB all day.
A friend of ours, Kat Grace Bauer, KGB. She said, let's put praline bacon on a burger. I said, let's top it with a fried egg. It hits every sweet and salty taste bud in your mouth. So basically, we're making praline bacon. Pralines is a traditional New Orleans, it's a sugary cookie, is basically what it is. We'll take that mixture and we'll pour it over our bacon. So basically, you're getting a sweet and savory candy bacon. It's delicious. If you like sweet and salty, this is probably the ultimate experience of that. From there, we'll go ahead and we'll put a fried egg on top of that. We want it running. I want it squirting out when you eat it. This is the KGB.
The KGB. That's what I get every time. And it lives up to the hype.
It's a praline bacon. It's got like a sweet sugar. It's nice because everything is salty and then you have that sweet bacon on it, so it's really, really good.
I like the mixture of the crunchiness, but also the mixture of sweet and salty.
There's not a lot that I would stand in this heat for, but I'll do it for these.
We're the front steps of the state capitol. It was crazy.
I mean, as you can see, the line's down the street, so.
When you work in a little space that small and you got a line like that, that means you're doing something right. First thing I said when I looked out of that window was, that's a California line right there. It's a never-ending line. Woo-hoo! It's a never-ending line. It's called the Debreezus, AKA the Curd Your Enthusiasm, AKA the Poutine Burger. Local cheese curds, instead of just a normal brown gravy that you would think of, we take debris. And what debris is basically the roast beef runoff. It's all the stuff that falls off. A gravy with all the trimmings of a roast beef. And that's gonna go on top of the cheese curds, on top of the burger.
Awesome. Just perfect.
It's good because it's freshly done. As soon as I arrived, they took my order and it's made to the spot. It's so good, so good.
It's garlic and Parmesan smothered fries. They're really delicious. They're the best I've ever had.
I challenge all to a potato shucking contest. We'll put them down, we'll throw them in water, we'll soak them, they'll go into the fryer, we'll blanch them at a low heat to cook them through, and then we'll cook them to order at a higher temperature to crisp them up.
It's like a feast of loveliness. That's good stuff.
We must be doing something right. To see this now and to see what the whole food truck industry has grown to is beyond anything that I would have ever had imagined.
And in the dead of winter, when it was pouring rain, people would come out. So they've really been embraced by this community.
If you're gonna convince somebody to come to a truck, you can't sell them on the cute waitress, you can't sell them on the beer, can't sell them on Sunday football. I have to sell you on that burger and that burger alone.
Awesome.
It's a cult following of curbside burger fanatics.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
You know the old saying goes that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? But if that's the case, then why don't we eat it all day long? In Los Angeles, the Buttermilk Truck is becoming one of the most popular rolling kitchens in town by serving up breakfast from dawn till dusk. Featuring red velvet pancakes and gooey egg sandwiches.
It's like a little bite of heaven.
All made fresh by a top pastry chef who just happens to be as cute as a button. It's a breakfast lover's dream. Breakfast. It's not just for breakfast anymore.
I like to think of the Buttermilk Truck as breakfast for lunch. Brunch doesn't sound right.
The Buttermilk Truck serves mostly breakfast foods. I do enjoy breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the day.
When I first heard of it, I was like, a Buttermilk Truck, I don't know.
90% of our menu is made with buttermilk.
Oh, buttermilk biscuits and buttermilk pancakes.
Buttermilk itself is more of a savory. There's a little bit of tartness to it. We try to go between sweet and savory. We like to have both. If they want a sandwich for us, they'll also get dessert from us, too.
That's really good. We might have to come back for seconds.
I know. I went to New York after college, did the whole pastry arts thing, worked in the industry. At that point in time, I guess it just wasn't for me, and I left the industry. So I kind of did research on what people's favorite breakfast foods were, and I put my own twist onto it. It's actually really cool that I was able to make a business out of my favorite meal of the day.
That's so good. Oh my God.
Red velvet pancakes is the most popular item we have here on the truck. We make tubs of batter, and we're sold out by the end of the day. If you have any kind of anger that you want to get out, just keep whisking it out. Now we're going to add the red food coloring, which makes the red velvet red. It has vinegar and buttermilk, which makes for a more tender and savory cake. Now folding it in also ensures that you'll have a fluffy pancake. So now we're going to take it to the griddle. We put 2 semi-sweet chocolate chips in each pancake. So we top it with a little bit of powdered sugar. We have a maple butter cream cheese that we put on top.
They're the best, and I keep coming back for more.
Oh, there you go.
One more bite from the fat man.
Today, the Buttermilk Truck is set up outside a local hospital for lunch, while their cafeteria is under renovation.
This is much better than hospital food. I recommend it.
This is good. My dad's seen better days, I can tell you that.
If doctors eat it, then it can't be bad for you. I'm gonna go with that.
Here at Buttermilk Truck, we make all our biscuits for our biscuit sandwiches. Here I have some dough that I'm gonna roll out. As you can see, there's still specks of butter in it, and that makes for a flaky biscuit dough.
The biscuit part is like the best. It's really buttery and crispy and soft on the inside.
Put these into the oven. They bake for 15 minutes. They're nice golden brown. The chicken apple sausage has chunks of apples in it, nice and sweet, really good breakfast sausage. Fried egg, runny yolk.
They actually ask you if you want the egg runny, which I never understood, because who wouldn't want the egg runny?
Just like a party in your mouth, right? Party.
It's about to get dirty. It is impossible to eat this and not get it all over yourself.
We kind of wanted to go for a retros 50 feel, and right when I saw the design of the little boy's face, I was like, oh, that's totally gonna work. And we went with the cream and the whites, like warm, milky goodness. Right here I have some Hawaiian bread that's been drying overnight. I'm just gonna cut them into sticks. Hawaiian bread is almost like a brioche where it is made with butter. I know I make Hawaiian bread with some pureed pineapple in it, so it's a little sweeter than a brioche. All our French toast sticks are dredged and fried to order. And take them out, we dust them with powdered sugar, and these are our Hawaiian bread French toast sticks from the buttermilk truck.
It's really crispy on the outside, has a really soft inside. The texture is really nice. The powdered sugar is actually really good.
I'm so happy to say that, especially this year, has been amazing for us, and the response has been so great ever since we started.
Buttermilk truck is definitely one of the most popular trucks in LA.
A lot of customers come back for the same item. We're really happy that we've created that kind of craving for people.
Very, very good. I can't talk with my mouth food. Good.
I think it's just great that I've gone this far. I'll just keep working at it as long as people enjoy the food.
I will just keep eating this until you tell me to stop.
Whether or not you like rotisserie chicken, there's no denying that there's a certain sort of a voyeuristic appeal to it. Watching those little birdies go round and round in the heat, slowly roasting, basting themselves in their own succulent juices. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? In Austin, Texas, the best chicken Sammys are being served out of the back of an old semi. They call it jalopy, but don't let the name fool you. These Sammys are tricked out to the max, dripping with handmade sauces and oozing savory flavor. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
It's nice to have a homemade gourmet rotisserie chicken sandwich. Nobody doing rotisserie chicken definitely sets it apart. Oh my God, it's really good.
One thing that every culture across the world uses is chicken. Takes on flavors very easily. Also looks really pretty in my rotisserie, getting all burnt and crispy, and it's awesome. Turns into glory, ambrosia, God's nectar, saucy monstrosity, love juice. Oh, chicken, we're talking about chicken. Chicken's good, love chicken. You want people to hold it with 2 hands and lick their elbow afterwards as it's running down.
So much juice.
You come in asking for a knife and a fork, I'm not gonna give it to you. Go away.
It's so good. I can't help but get all over my face.
My name's Nick Patrizzi. Welcome to the Jalopy. It's a 2001 Freightliner FL80. I like the idea of a beat-up piece of junk truck, and we're shelling out really quality fare, dirty fine dining. Got a whole bunch of local artists come and paint different panels. These are my monkeys.
Everybody out here just loves Nick and talks about him. Walk up to the window and he knows everybody's name.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
Nick always comes out here and talks to people. They just make it a really, really friendly environment.
Hey, calm down over there. Y'all being loud. So what we're gonna do now is the caprese sandwich. This is probably our most popular one. This is the chicken's chopped up a bit. It pretty much falls apart naturally. Time is one of the most important things in cooking. One thing we do is we brine our chickens overnight. These guys have been soaking the last 24 hours. It's got a little bit of vinegar in there, some lemon juice. The goal for that is just to tenderize the meat. We cook our chicken at around 350, 325 for about 2 hours. Just makes a big difference. I barely even touched it. Just pulls right off the bone. Oh, yeah. Starts off with a little parsley scallion, a couple nice big slices of mozzarella. Do a couple of fresh aroma tomatoes. We do a parsley pesto, really nice and fresh. And you have a beautiful caprese sandwich right there.
It's really good. It gets like spicier as you chew it.
I mean, it's simple, but it's just so delicious, you can't go wrong.
We really like your mustache. John! Timothy!
Thanks, girls.
Well, the slide was actually just really practicality. Because we're in an 18-wheeler, we're 5 feet off the ground. Sandwich slide shoots all the sandwiches down. A couple 2x4s and attach it to some L brackets, throw a sandwich down it.
That's kind of what caught our eye. The slide, people standing by it. It's almost like winning the lottery when they slide that down.
Ready?
All right, my man, give me a poke in the eye.
Poke in the eye?
Poke in the eye.
The guy who originally had this truck was called Poke in the Eye Barbecue. He would travel across the country and do barbecue competitions. So I named a sandwich Poke in the Eye Barbecue, just paying homage to the original owners. If we want, we can make this guy a little spicy. Ooh, this is gonna be good. We like to make a messy sandwich around here, like we said. This right here is the Poke in the Eye.
You got a barbecue, slaw, and good sauce.
Yeah, Gibb's a good guy. The old Speaker of the House here in Texas.
This is a former Speaker of the Texas House, Gibb Lewis. This guy, he's the coolest, because he tips and pays in $2 bills.
If you give them a $2, they remember you. And it's better than a buck tip.
He gets the poke in the eye pretty much every time he comes. Doesn't lean left or right, it's just right down the middle. It's the bipartisan sandwich. So now I'll make the san hong. It's actually probably one of the more popular ones we do. It's a spicier sandwich. I pickle everything that I can get my hands on. Poblanos, some serranos, Anaheims, jalapenos. That's gonna give a really nice acidity to it. This is our san hong sauce. It's a oyster-based sauce, actually. So it's a very sweet, very rich sauce. Man, that's good. Put that bad boy on top.
It's vinegary and spicy. Once it gets in your mouth, it's unbelievable. Very spicy. It's perfect.
So now we're gonna make the bacon sandwich. Parsley, scallions, black pepper, rotisserie chicken, a little lattice work, bacon on here, slices of tomato, bacon aioli. It's pretty much bacon fat with a little bit of egg yolk in there. We do some fresh cracked pepper, and it turns into the most delicious, wonderful sauce you can think of. Let that sit and cook in its own deliciousness. You don't want to lose any of that good bacon fat. Soak it up with the other side of the bread. A glorious looking sandwich.
We came here specifically for this steak.
I mean, it's bacon. It was really good. Oh my God, that was a huge bite.
Really good. You just can't beat the bacon aioli.
This is the greatest sandwich on the earth. This sandwich is the king sandwich.
We're going great. We're getting really popular. People are enjoying the quality of the food.
I have had crazy weeks where I'll come here 4 days in a row. Those are just memorable weeks.
We get a lot of people, a lot of different people here at the Jalopy.
Elected officials, college kids, businessmen in suits. Doesn't care if you're making power deals or taking exams. He's happy to make your sandwich.
And they make you feel welcome.
For the most part, they've all seemed to like it, so that's good. We're kicking ass. We're doing a great job.